So let's try the speech-to-speech ones. So this is the prompt.
No, I think you're thinking about Days of Thunder, which is a Tom Cruise racing movie.
And here is the output.
Oh
And
God,
it's the output.
yeah, it was amazing. Was it the one where he was a monster in between rocks and stars?
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. The one I'm going to be talking about today would be the Meta Spirit LM. I have downloaded the weights for the model and we'll have a play around with it. Spirit LM is a text and audio language model. It can take both text and speech as input and can output both text and audio. The research paper was released back in February. But the weights for research only has been released now. There is also an hour-long video from the Meta developers on YouTube and on the channel 12 Labs that was uploaded 3 months ago. I'll post a link to this in the description. So this model can take both audio and text, and they'll go through the encoder. You'll get the tokens, they'll go through the Llama 2. And then you get output tokens that go through a decoder, and then you get either text or audio. So you can actually split your input into both audio form and text form and pass it to the encoder. And according to Spirit LM's developer, this actually helps quite a lot in the performance. Spirit LM takes Llama 2 7 billion as the base. They have used the pre-trained version of Llama 2, and it comes in 2 checkpoints, base and expressive. The base can input and output text and phonetic tokens audio, whereas the expressive one also controls pitch tokens and style tokens. So the idea behind expressive is to carry the emotion of the audio as well. For the audio encoders, they're using quite a bit. They're using Hubert for the phonetic tokens, VQ, VAE for pitch tokens, and Wave2Vec2 for style tokens. I have downloaded the code for it and also the weights for it, the speech tokenizer, the base, and then the expressive checkpoint. From what I know, I think Spirit LM is the second language model that can output audio for which you can download the weights, although it is only for research. But on the Meta's page, they says it's an open source language model. I'm guessing by that means they've released the code for the model architecture, which I guess other people with enough resources could use the code to train their own language model. So it is possible that in coming months we might see another audio language model using this architecture. There's also Moshi, that is end-to-end audio language model. The weights for Moshi is available on Hugging Face for download. There's also Ichigo from Homebrew, but I don't think this can output audio. But in their demo that they've posted on their website on the app, it actually produces audio. In this LM code, they've provided a Jupyter notebook, and it's quite simple how to generate audio. Displays the output. For me, I couldn't hear the audio using Jupyter Notebook, so I'm just saving it into a WAV file. The next step is just to load the language model into memory, and the third step is to call the Spirit LM generate method with your prompt and what you want in the output. So in the prompt, this is a text prompt, and we are asking to also generate text. So let's test the model. Before I load the model into memory, I just wanted to show that I'm running a 4090 and it's capped to 150 watts, and currently I'm using 3 gigabytes of memory without the model being loaded into memory. So let's run the first block. Now I'm gonna load the base model. I'm not going to spend much time on the text output, but I'm just going to give this one a go. So it took 1 second, and it generated for the prompt, the largest country in the world is Russia. And then it continues. The reason it continues is because it's a pre-trained Llama 7 billion. It's not an instruct model, so it does not know when to stop. The only way to stop this is to specify a maximum token, and the same goes for the audio. After I've loaded the model into GPU memory, now my GPU consumption is at 17 gigabytes. So I think it's using around 14 gigabytes of memory. So I ran the prompt I'm Bill Gates, and today I will talk about, and the model will try to complete this sentence. So I'm giving a text prompt, and I'm expecting a speech output. And it took about 14 seconds, and I'll play the audio now.
The 5 best ways to save the planet. 1. Don't have children. The population of the planet has grown from 7 billion people in 1992 to over 7 billion people in 2019. That is a lot of people. Most of them want more than one child. That is a lot of children. The average family wants 2 or 3 children. Most of them have more than that. This is dangerous for the planet. The planet will not survive.
I ran the same prompt again, but this time with 700 tokens. And I've got this output.
5 lessons I've learned in life.
I ran the same Bill Get prompt and I got this output.
The first time I started programming. So I was in 2nd grade and I was playing games on an Apple II Plus, but I wanted something that was faster than the Apple II Plus computer. And so I got an IDS laptop for my birthday, and I remember my dad bringing home an IDS laptop and just plugging it in, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And so I was like, I want to make a programming game. And so I plugged it in, and I typed in the first couple of lines of code, and then I got it typing in the 2nd lines of code, and I typed in the 3rd lines of code, and then I typed in the 4th lines of code, and then I typed in the 5th lines of code, and then I typed in the 6th lines of code, and then I typed in the 7th lines of code, and then I typed in the 8th lines of code, and I typed in the 9th lines of code, and I typed in the 10th lines of code, and then I typed in the last lines of code, and then the computer said, you can't run this.
I ran the same prompt again, and let's see what we get.
The past, present, and the future of AI. As I think about the past of AI, I think about the last time I was actually interacting with the computer. Probably around 2004, 2005. So I was on a trip, and I went up to the restaurant, and I went to order myself a dinner. And I went up to the restaurant staff, and I said, hey, I'll have the salad, please. And the restaurant staff looked at me and said, what? I said, salad. She said, what do you mean salad, please? I said, well, have a salad, please. She said, well, salad, please. I said, I'll have the salad, please. She said, well, salad, please. I said, I'll have the salad, please. She said, well, salad, please. I said, we'll have the salad, please. She said, well, salad, please. I said, we'll have the salad, please.
Now let's change the prompt to I'm Elon Musk, and today I'll talk about, and here is the output.
How important it is to be selfless. One of the biggest mistakes I've made in my life is being selfish. When I started SpaceX, everyone wanted me to be the CEO of everything. I wanted to run everything. I didn't know how to hire managers. I still don't do it well. The only reason I want to win is because I want to build a bigger business. I wanted all the press meetings. Everyone wanted me to do this. Everyone wanted me to do that. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't have to develop skills. I didn't know how to make products. I didn't know how to pay attention. I didn't know how to do any of the things. The only reason I went because I want to build a bigger business. That's how I think about everything. Everything. Tesla, Elon Musk, everything, Tesla Musk, everything, Tesla Musk, everything.
Stop that. It's clear Elon wants Tesla, Elon Musk, everything. I've changed the prompt to I'm Donald Trump, and today I'll talk about, and here's the output.
You are listening to the Donald Trump podcast. Enjoy.
Enjoy. And it's then, yeah. The model talks about podcast a lot, so I don't know, maybe that's in the data. I ran the same prompt again, and let's see what we get.
Something very, very important to me, which is finances. Finances are not about money. Finances are not about paper. Finances are not about people who look better than you. Finances are not about affluence. Finances are not about people who are more successful than you. Finances are not about people who have more followers than you. Finances are not about people who are bigger than you. Finances are not about people who have more popularity than you. Finances are not about people who are smarter than you. Finances are not about people who are better looking than you. Finances are not about people who are more talented than you. Finances about people who are better than you. Finances about people who are more confident than you. Finances about people who are more skillful than you. Finances about people who are more educated than you. Finances about people who are more charismatic than you. Finances about...
Okay, now I've changed the prompt to I'm Ian LeCun, and today I'll talk about... Let's see.
Definitely one of the most important thing I think we are going to learn, and I'm going to talk about statistically calibrated text matches. And this is like something that we learned a lot in training into becoming a race synthesizer engineering. And it's to take max of a to classify analytics. And it's become something that we learn a lot in training as well. So what to do? This is my short contribution to what I decided was the most important thing, because I think it's one of the best things we learn in the entire world. So keep on. But that's what...
I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it seems like the model knows that Ian LeCun is French, and is trying to adjust its audio to sound more French. It seems like that. Maybe that's not the case. I don't know. So here I've generated an audio prompt to pass to the model. Let's play the prompt.
What is the capital of France? The capital.
So the prompt is, what is the capital of France? Question mark. The capital is, which was trunked off in the text-to-speech but let's give it a try anyways. So it took about 3.4 seconds to complete, and let's see what we get.
Paris, the name of the island where the events of the story takes place, and the island.
So I actually got the answer correct. It is Paris, and then it continues because, as I said earlier, it's a pre-trained model. It's not an instruct model, so it does not know when to stop. It would just continue. So now I'd load the expressive checkpoint. The expressive version also takes about the same amount of memory. So let's try this prompt. I'm deeply saddened and it feels as if my heart is shattering into a million pieces and I cannot hold back the tears that are streaming down my face.
Because I have not had a chance to make this post on Instagram and sometime I was away. I haven't stepped into your store.
So yeah, I don't think that sounded sad at all. I don't know. Let's give this another try. I ran the prompt. I'm so angry today because the damn
Subjection is on the edge of my face. I can't believe you just said that. It's insane. I can't believe he said that.
This one has a bit more emotion than the previous one, but it was very subtle. Let's give this another try. And here's the result.
Millions of children sick is flinging out today in Baltimore and Maryland. It's a practical joke
That did sound a bit sad. Let's give this a prompt to go. Here's the result.
patient people are not complaining. I think I will have to give this a go. Thank you.
I don't know. It's very subtle if there is. I cannot tell the difference, honestly. It seems like as is the base model, except like the sad one was a bit sad. So looking into the source files in the hi-fi gain encoder, we can see that there's 4 speakers and like many different styles. But I don't know how to use these styles. There is no documentation on how to trigger these. Here's a SpiritLM demo page. Let's go through some of the demos that they've published. So for this one, the prompt is 1, 2, 3, 4, and it continues.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So let's try the speech-to-speech ones. So this is the prompt.
No, I think you're thinking about Days of Thunder, which is a Tom Cruise racing movie.
And here is the output.
Oh God, yeah, it was amazing. Was it the one where he was a monster in between rocks and stars?
So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys enjoyed it, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.